So I have changed my opinion over the years of how I grip a bar on a squat. Yeah, used to, I'd always put my hands in the same place, and I'd tell everybody else they had to squat with their hands like mine. And that's not true. I don't care how wide or how narrow your hands go on this bar. Now, I may come around and make adjustments if you're not able to tighten up your upper back with that hand grip. Remember, we talked about the importance of the shelf, right? Back squat. So wherever Hussey grabs his hands, that's fine. You're going to grab with your hands first, and then you're going to step under the bar. Okay? From here, he does not step out of this rack until he's pulling this down onto his back and everything's nice and tight and into position. Do not, under a heavy load, relax real quick. See, he's relaxed, he pulls the bar up, steps back with it. Now he tries to tighten up for the position and get everything nice and set before the movement. This is a lot of time under tension, especially if you're going for heavy singles. No bueno, okay? It'll ruin your heavy single. Rack it again. So, don't care where your hands are, as long as you can pull down on that bar and tighten up this upper back, okay? Now, once this is done, this is the other important part. Don't spend a lot of time walking the barbell back, okay? What I mean by that is if Hussey picks this up, do it wrong, like step back a few times, wiggle around, try to find your foot placement. Now by doing this, you forgot about keeping all this up here tight. Now you're gonna have to reposition it anyway, and again, more time under tension. So that's why the setup's so important. Re-rack it again. So now we're gonna show you the proper setup. He's gonna grip on the bar. He's gonna dive under it. He's gonna tighten up everything in his back. Now, when he walks this back, he's gonna take no more than 3 steps. After that 3 steps, in less than 1 second, he's into the movement. Again, time under tension. We don't want to play around too much with the setup once we're out of this rack. So he's got it under position. He's going to lift up, take a step back, and squat. Okay? And if you notice, get back under the rack. I left this part out. I apologize. So before he lifts the barbell, go into a split squat stance. Don't do push up. Don't do this. This also throws you out of position. Get back under the bar. Hussey did it 100% correct. He lifted up with both legs out of the rack when he pressed up. He's not in some split stance, because this is what happens. People got this weird looking lunge, right? And you go to press up and it's off balance. Now you're again trying to reposition everything, re-tighten up before the movement. Everybody good? So, this is what we're going to drill and work on today before we actually move into the squat portion, because a lot of you guys are a little bit newer. Matt's been out for a little bit, so we may not move into tempo squats today. We may just work on back squats themselves, working on the position and movement of that, okay? So everybody grab a barbell. Me and Hussey's going to float around and make sure you guys are working on that, okay? Let's go.